Have you ever pondered on the potential power of symbols and signs? Welcome to a deep dive into the world of sigil magic, an ancient practice rooted in symbolism, intention, and the power of the subconscious mind. Welcome to TopThangs, where today we delve into the mystical world of sigil magic. Join us as we explore how ancient symbols, once used to summon spirits, have evolved into powerful tools for personal manifestation. From the cryptic practices of medieval occultists to the contemporary digital sigil, this journey promises to unravel the secrets of harnessing symbols for your deepest desires. Stay tuned as we decode the magic of sigils. Sigil magic, at its core, is a method of encoding one's deepest desires and intentions into a unique symbolic form. The primary goal of this practice is to bypass the conscious mind and directly communicate with the subconscious, enabling a more profound influence on reality. So, how does one create a sigil? It begins with a statement of intent, a clear, concise, and positive affirmation of what one desires. This could be anything from attracting love, achieving success, to finding inner peace. This statement is then stripped of all repeated letters and vowels, leaving only the unique consonants. These leftover letters become the building blocks for your sigil, which you can craft in any shape or design that resonates with you. The next step involves charging the sigil, which means imbuing it with energy. This can be done through various methods, including meditation, visualization, or even physical exertion. The process of charging is crucial, as it helps to deeply root the sigil's intention into the subconscious. Finally, comes the act of releasing or forgetting the sigil. This might sound counterintuitive, but it is a key aspect of sigil magic. It allows the subconscious mind to work on your intention without the interference of your conscious mind. The sigil, once forgotten, can then manifest its intention in reality. To summarize, sigil magic is a fascinating practice that involves encoding one's intentions into a symbolic form, charging it with energy, and then releasing it to allow the subconscious mind to manifest the desired outcome. It's a journey of discovering the power of symbolism, the subconscious mind, and the potential that lies within each one of us. Remember, sigil magic is about more than just creating symbols. It's about understanding the profound connection between our minds, intentions, and the reality we experience. It's about realizing that we hold more power over our lives than we often believe. The history of sigil magic. The origins of sigil magic likely trace back to medieval occult practices involving seals, signs, and sigils used in rituals invoking spirits or demons. The 16th century philosopher Cornelius Agrippa discussed their use in his book on magic and the occult. In the Victorian era, the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn developed intricate systems of symbolic magic, including sigils. But modern sigil magic methodology arose in the 20th century, pioneered by artist and magician Austin Osman Spare. He introduced streamlined techniques for charging sigils with intentions through trance states and forgetting. Chaos magicians further popularized Spare's methods as a postmodern magical practice detached from strict traditions. Sigil construction. To create a sigil, start by precisely defining your specific intention or desire as a short phrase or sentence. Remove all vowels and duplicate letters, leaving only the consonants. These remaining letters are then fashioned into a symbolic design where the original letters may be somewhat recognizable or may be completely abstracted into a new graphic form. Sigils are highly individual, though generally comprised of fluid lines, curves, and shapes. Designs may incorporate additional magical symbols like circles, squares, arrows, or planetary signs. Construct the sigil intuitively in a way that feels meaningful and potent. Charging and activating sigils. Once constructed, sigils must be charged or imbued with energy and intention to activate their power. Traditional techniques involve deep states of meditative focus and visualization while repeating a mantra of the magical goal. As gnosis or trance is reached, the sigil design is vividly imagined, blazing with energy and light, binding intent to form. Afterwards, it is critical to forget the sigil's specific meaning and release expectations of results. Letting go allows the charged sigil to drift into the subconscious, where it exerts influence outside conscious awareness. Methods of use. Sigils can be used in many flexible ways. Their designs may be drawn, painted, or engraved onto objects, tools, the body as tattoos or parchments kept in amulets. Some instruct burning paper sigils to release their energy. Digital sigils are prevalent too. Sigils may be created for general empowerment, protection, healing, and growth, or for very targeted manifestations. Supporting magical practices like candles, herbs, or rituals can enhance sigils' effects. However they are applied, sigils become potent triggers recalling deeply imprinted intention. Psychological aspects. Modern magical approaches emphasize sigils' ability to bypass the conscious mind and imprint directly into the subconscious, which shapes reality. Sigils impress intention as symbols rather than words, infiltrating deeply to drive action. Like icons, they compress complex meanings into graphic essentials in mysterious ways. Allowing sigils to sink away into vagueness frees them from conscious mental censorship. Skeptics may view sigils' effectiveness as merely psychological projection and confirmation bias. Yet magicians consider their placebos a means for minds to manipulate reality's pliable underpinnings. Sigils in chaos magic. Chaos magicians widely popularized sigil magic as a central technique that aligned with their postmodern, results-based, anti-dogmatic approach. Chaos magic views beliefs and reality as mental constructs that magic transforms by changing consciousness. For chaos practitioners, successfully charging and firing sigils proves magic's effectiveness in producing tangible outcomes. This stripped-down, demystified take on sigils as powerful thought tools resonated with individualistic modern lifestyles seeking practical spirituality over traditions. Sigil magic became a signature method of chaos magicians precisely due to its experimentality and customization. Comparison to other symbolic magic. Sigils relate to but differ from other esoteric symbol systems. Alchemy employs complex mythical illustrations and glyphs representing cryptic spiritual concepts. Tarot cards use rich imagery and archetypes for divination. Runes are an ancient alphabet also used for prediction. Astrological charts map cosmic alignments meaningfully. Unlike these robust traditions, sigils have no standardized meanings or syntax. Their creation and use is highly personalized. Blank and free of iconography, each sigil's symbolism originates entirely in the magician's mind. This liberates sigils for innovative applications but requires adept mental visualization. Using sigils for creativity, healing, and growth. Beyond concrete results, sigils can also help unlock latent potential. Some artists paint sigils to access imagination and inspiration intuitively, unhindered by critical thoughts. Those struggling with behaviors, anxiety, trauma, or limitation can sketch sigils signifying the empowered, healed self they wish to become. Sigils implant visions of growth, which the mind can then pattern itself upon. Used for self-discovery, sigils allow circumventing self-judgments by presenting an idealized template of subconscious integration around which to coalesce. They reprogram instinctive perceptions about identity and possibility. Sigils in a digital world. Technology shapes modern sigil magic practices. The internet widely disseminates information teaching new practitioners. Online image tools simplify creating, sharing, and customizing sigils digitally. Web forums discuss uses for sigils manifested online, such as through social media popularity or successful computer hacking. Artists have generated real business profits from NFT artwork embedding magical sigils. Questions arise about the viability of handwritten traditional sigils versus digital sigils on screens, given the tactility of making marks on paper. But ultimately, the magic rests in intentions and outcomes more than medium. Activism and Sigils. Recent activist movements have integrated sigil magic to magnify symbolic speech acts asserting power. Feminist witchcraft uses sigils to amplify incantations and affirm sisterhood. Black Lives Matter ally witches employ sigils to energize protests. LGBTQ activists create queer sigil charms disseminated digitally. As marginalized groups harness historic occult practices, sigil magic resurges as socio-political resistance, reclaiming identity, voice, and hope. This represents a major evolution beyond sigils' traditional individual uses. Activists model collective mysticism, bonding through shared symbolism and metaphorical rituals to overcome oppressive realities. In conclusion, sigil magic exemplifies the enduring human compulsion to manifest desires through ritual, symbols, and the deeper self. Sigils synthesize magical intentions into cryptic forms, unleashing latent powers in consciousness and reality. They offer contemporary magical participation unconstrained by dogmas of the past. Yet beyond mere occult edginess, Sigil magic returns to magic's wellspring purposes, to heal, create, find meaning, and transform lives materially and spiritually. Their accessibility welcomes invention on magical frontiers. Wherever sigils travel next, their journey continues within the eternal human quest to write intention upon the universe. So whether you're seeking to change your life or simply curious about the unseen forces that shape our existence, the world of sigil magic awaits you with open arms. Explore it, experiment with it, and you might just unlock a new dimension of power and potential within yourself. Thank you for joining this insightful journey into the heart of sigil magic. May the symbols guide you towards your highest intentions. As we conclude our exploration of sigil magic, it's evident that this practice transcends mere superstition, weaving into the fabric of our psychological and spiritual existence. How do you perceive the role of symbols in shaping our reality? Could the power of sigils lie in their ability to tap into our subconscious minds, or is there a more mystical force at play? We invite you to share your thoughts and experiences with sigil magic in the comments below. And what magical topic should we unveil next? Your suggestions could lead us to our next captivating journey. Remember, at TopThangs, we're just scratching the surface of the unknown. Subscribe and stay with us for more awe-inspiring content. And remember, the magic lies within you.